So for a few months, Toyotaro's been drawing these like bonus pages that elaborate on backstory within Dragon Ball Super's lore and also some stuff from classic Dragon Ball like the Z era and stuff like that. And here we have a new one here that he just released for the month of October. And we have the God of Destruction of Universe 11, Vermouth, or Belmod, whatever you want to call him. And if you notice, he's wearing a Pride Trooper outfit, throwing his glove off, essentially symbolic of him retiring or hanging up his Pride Trooper uniform. And we find out that years ago, we don't exactly know what time or what date because it doesn't specify, but at some point in the past, Belmod, Vermouth, was actually a Pride Trooper. He was a member of the group, and I guess there was a different God of Destruction in charge at the time before he stepped down and Vermouth took his spot, Belmod took his spot. And we find out that he was also a close friend of Jiren's master. There was a theory that had gone around when Dragon Ball Super was still on the air during the first run, close to the end of the series, that people believed that Vermouth or Belmod had been the one to take out Jiren's trainer, or Jiren's parents. I'm sorry, Jiren's parents, and that is false. That is not true whatsoever at all. I actually did a debunk video right around that time explaining as to why that was untrue. But this right here does give us more information on him in that he was at one point, like I said, a close friend to Jiren's master, which was discussed in a previous Dragon Ball Super manga and sort of his connection to Jiren's master. The story in the manga is a little bit different than the one in the anime, so if you have not caught up with the manga, it's no better time to do it now because it is really good, especially with the moral arc. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's a lot of fun to read. Tournament of Power was okay, but there was some interesting changes Toyotaro made, and here we have a bit more backstory, I guess we can say, about Belmont Vermouth. So it looks like the way it works in Universe 11 is, like in other universes, gods of destruction are not eternal. They're not immortal. They do have a finite time when they're gods of destruction. Somebody else comes along, take their spot. Of course, Vermouth was groomed to being in that spot. And then now Topo is groomed to take his place, so that's kind of how it works. Unfortunately, we don't have more details than that, but just a little video I wanted to put out here because it's an official Toyotaro art backstory on Vermouth that I thought was pretty interesting. So let me know what you think in the comments section. I still feel like I want to know the entire backstory of the Pride Troopers, how they started, who started them, how Topo became the leader, where they found Jiren at, like where they actually found him. I would love to really see that. Like, I want there to be a Pride Troopers anime or some kind of spin-off to tell us more about them because I'm just curious and I love superheroes, and it would just be cool if they had like a superhero story just about them and their adventures. Let me know what you think. Thanks again. Very short video. Not taking up too much of your time. Hope you have a great one. Remember to take care of yourself and each other.